Albert Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Think about that for a second. In a world overflowing with noise, complication, and endless distractions, Einstein believed the deepest wisdom was hidden in simplicity. Welcome back to Iconic Life Lessons. Today, we're stepping into the mind of Albert Einstein. Not just the genius scientist, but the man who showed us that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. We'll uncover how his pursuit of simplicity not only changed science forever, but also gives us a blueprint for living fuller, less cluttered lives. Einstein wasn't born a prodigy. In fact, he didn't even speak fluently until he was around 4 years old. Teachers called him slow. Yet, young Albert had a curiosity that couldn't be boxed in. He would sit for hours just staring at a compass, marveling at how the needle moved without touch. That childlike wonder never left him. When he grew older, Einstein worked in a patent office, reviewing other people's inventions. Most would see it as boring. But Einstein used the quiet time to imagine thought experiments, chasing beams of light in his mind, asking the simplest of questions. What would it look like if I could ride on a ray of light? Those simple questions gave birth to ideas that shattered physics as we knew it. The theory of relativity wasn't born out of complexity. It was born out of daring to simplify. Einstein's genius wasn't that he knew more facts than anyone else. It was that he had the courage to strip away noise until only the essential truth remained. This applies beyond science. Think about your own life. We often believe complexity equals progress. The busier our schedule, the more apps we juggle, the more multitasking we do, the more successful we must be. But Einstein challenges us to ask, what if success, clarity, and even happiness come when we simplify? His famous equation E equals mc squared is the perfect metaphor. The entire complexity of energy and matter boiled down to 3 symbols. That's what wisdom looks like, finding clarity in the chaos. So how can you live Einstein's lesson of simplicity? Declutter your mind. Instead of chasing 10 goals, choose the one that truly matters this season. Communicate simply. Next time you explain an idea, at work, with your family, or even to yourself, ask, "Can I say this in fewer words?" Simplify your environment. Einstein wore similar clothes daily, not because he lacked style, but because he wanted to save mental energy for what mattered most. The truth is, when we simplify, we free ourselves to focus on what really counts: relationships, creativity, purpose. Einstein once said, "Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." His life teaches us that brilliance isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what truly matters. So today, take one small step to simplify. Cancel the noise, strip back the unnecessary. And in that stillness, you might just find your own genius. If you felt this lesson spark something in you, subscribe to Iconic Life Lessons, share this video with a friend who's overcomplicating life, and drop a comment. What's one thing you're simplifying this week? Let's light up a new path together. A path where ideas shine brightest in simplicity. Remember, you're not just your achievements or your possessions, but the depth of your insight and the warmth of your human connection. Imagine a life where each breath you take is a moment of clarity and connection. When you choose to simplify, you make space for moments of profound understanding and love.